Hello and welcome to my channel. So in this today's video I am going to develop an application using the Business Application Studio on the Business Technology Platform. So in the last video I already described and configured the Business Technology Platform, and I also set up the cloud connector, and I described to make the clear concept. So now actually let's see what we have done just for the short recaps. Like that is our on-premise systems, and basically that is HANA system, and here actually there is a HANA, like here basically there is a HANA database. Okay, so basically our on-premise systems, but if we want to deploy our application in the BTP, then BTP actually that is in the internet, and that is not our on-premises system. So basically that is the BTP platform, and here actually we are going to deploy. So now you can see that that is on-premises systems and that is the internet. So there are so many things to security purpose. Your on-premises systems will not connect to the public network, but BTP is in the public network. So that is the reason we already configured that SAP Cloud Connector. SAP Cloud Connector. So now actually is both way it can now communicate with like on-premises system to cloud and cloud to BTP. That is all about that all previous video. Now actually you know that how Cloud Connector can works. So now what we will do here, actually we have created on CDS view. So CDS view is here, but our UI5 or what we are going to create, the Fiori app is here. And like this Fiori app need data, but data is in our CDS view. But if are going to create any Fiori app or UI5 app, whatever it is, it don't know any CDS view. It don't know nothing. It's know only that OData service. Only and only it's know the OData service. So that is the reason what need to do, that we have to convert this CDS view into OData service. So basically that is the OData service. So first we have to create a CDS view and we have to convert the OData service. After that actually we have to call that OData service to that Fiori app, because it's no only the OData service. It didn't know, it doesn't matter about what is the CDS view or functional module, whatever it is. But as it is in the on-premises system and that is in the cloud platforms, So that is the reason we use the cloud connector. So basically our BTP application is getting, the Fiori application is here, and that CDS view, actually everything is connecting through that cloud connector. So it is actually connecting through that cloud connector. There is no direct link. Okay, so now actually we will see that how we can create application. This application data will collect data from that on-premises system, so that we'll we can understand that okay, cloud connection is good and our system can get data from our OData service, which is our on-premises systems. So before doing that, we have to we have to check something. So we have to make sure some status. So all status has to be green or connected, otherwise you will face so many problems. So let's see that what status you have to check. So first of all, if you go to that connectivity, so here you can see that BTP and connectivity, and if here you can check, like that is the checking. So here if you check that, you can find that check connection is successful. You must have to have that connectivity successful. That is the on connectivity test. So BTP destination, so on, that is the BTP destination status, that is number 1. And number 2 is the cloud connection. This is, you can see that is the connected. So number 2 is the BTP, then is the connectivity, then cloud connector, that status, that is another status, it should be green. So from here, if you find that this is connected, that means it's good. And another thing is that the host should be available. So that is also a host, like that is the same BTP it should be available. So basically that all part in the BTP part. So now you have to go to the SAP Cloud Connector. In that Cloud Connector, you can its status is, actually I have to relog in. So you can check, that is the connection part in the SAP Cloud Connector. Here you can check the sub account overview. It should be the tunnel information, status. It should be connected, obviously. And another thing is that cloud to on-premise. So here again SAP Cloud Connector, then cloud to premise. It should be reachable. So that is the result. It should be reachable. And finally you have to check that URL path status. So URL path, it should be either assign this or any location. So basically in the previous video I already described, so I'm not checking this again. So basically before doing that connection you must have to do this status. So 3 for the BTP site and 3 for this last 3 for the SAP Cloud Connector, that is also cloud connection. So after that actually you have to start your developments. So if you find any problem, so you have to fix that, or you can if you face any issues you can leave a comments on the video so that I will try to help you. So now in my case everything is fine. So let's start to create a BTP application. So now I am going to the SAP trial accounts. So from here what you have to do, you have to go to the Business Application Studio. So now you need to log in here. So I am logging to the Business Application Studio. So this is also part of the Business Technology Platform. So now that is the very basic setup. So the first time I am creating, so you need to just follow the step. So first of all you need, so if I go to the, that is the Business Application Studio, so that is part on the BTP Business Technology Platform. So first of all what you have to do, you have to create a dev space. So basically what is dev space? So dev space is nothing, it's just a virtual laptop or virtual computer where you have to do your applications. Basically that is your development environment, and it is the virtual environment so that you don't need to think about your own laptop. So I am create the dev space. So that is the first, and after that we have to, based on our requirement, we can create the dev space. So I am creating the Fiori app, so I just select this and we have to give a name. So I am creating dev Fiori app, so like dev space name is for example SAP Fiori. Okay, So you can add also some extra things, but actually I am just creating without this, but later you can add. So here actually I press the create depth space. So now actually SAP is preparing a total virtual machine for us and is totally free. So it's the really good opportunity if anyone want to start that type of developments. And see, you don't need to think about the resource, you don't need to think about that hardware, server, anything, because everything is you are getting free, and you are starting with development. You can deploy, and if you check the previous video, you can see that how you can allocate this RAM and processor. So now you can see that your development environment is ready and status is running. So let's start on that. So click on that. So now it will, so it is the business application studio is running. I mean that your development environment is running. So who are familiar with that BS code, that is the same, the similar. So now actually you have to create from templates, but before that actually you need to add the system, that is from the service center. So service center, then the SAP system and add system. So SAP system, then system. So here we have to add that system. Now actually you can understand that how it is related with that our cloud connector. So here the enter system name like HANA 800 my HANA so here actually you have to put the URL. This URL actually you have to select from that virtual host and internal host. So now actually you have to select that virtual host. I already discussed in the previous video. So now actually you have to use, this is HTTP system. So HTTP, sorry, there is something, okay. And here you have to select a like that can be above service catalog. And what is the client? It is the 800 client, and it is the on-premises systems. I am selecting that basic, and I have to put the that my username and password, that is it's look like something. So now actually we have to select a product. This is SAP S/4HANA. Now we have to select add. Okay, so now you can see that it is the version 2 catalog is available, and now you can see that all service that is available in my on-premises systems, that is now available. But before that actually I had to correct something, like as a systems I had to put my systems, and here actually I got some error and I didn't records, but I just let me show you what I did mistakes. I'm sorry for that. So here actually you have to select the path and all subpaths only. That is the reason actually it was not working. So you have to make sure that actually path and all subpath is selected here. So that is the reason earlier it was connected. If you don't select here, so if I like just only earlier it was like that. So from here you can find that it's still connecting. Like if I go here, it is actually still connecting. You can see it is reachable, and also it is look good. But if you come here, you will see that it cannot get the service, because actually all service is under that path. So that is the reason you cannot see this. So now if I go back and if I select this, just save, that's it. And now actually you can find that all service, let it come. So now you can see that all OData service which I created in my premises systems is everything is available here. So now service center, I already added the service. Now basically what happened, that all OData service now actually is available here, and it is getting through that SAP Cloud Connector. So that is the reason SAP Cloud Connector is required. Now we will create a Fiori app here. So I will use the template. So new project from template. So here SAP Fiori application. So it's a list report, whatever, like work list base, it's just for the testing purpose. So I'm selecting this. So now actually you have to select the data source. This data source actually based on that what you have. So now that is connect to OData service, connect to a system. So you already configured that systems. So now actually it will connect to a system, and the display list option, let it come, that is an SP my system. So basically you can also put the OData, but it's already your environment has a system, so what we deploy. So now actually from here you have to select a service. So this service, as I said, that this VTP or Fiori application only know the OData service. he don't know about CDS view or whatever it is. So that is the reason here you need to put only the service, nothing else. So here let me put a service. So jet products CDS. Okay, so let's use this one. That is my CDS view I have created. So let it come. So next, so what is my main entity? It can be product, that is also okay. And actually that's all about the CDS view. I'm not going in details, but in the CDS view actually it is look like that. So here, so here actually that is the basic structure of that. So you can change the name and application title, but I'm not changing anything, just for the basic application. So actually now you can see actually it is creating, it's installing all dependency. So let it done, and after that it will create a project. So as I created the project with the template based, so that is the reason I don't need to write any code here. So now actually it's starting. You can see that project has already created. Annotations is given, but actually I'm not changing anything. So from here, if I press the start button, so let it come. So here, so quick access, run that project. So here it is just started. So from here, just open that localhost index.html. Actually that is the basic projects. So many things is not configured. So from here actually manually we have to select the field level. After that data will come. So that is our Fiori app. So here there is no annotation, there is no level. So for example, business partner ID, description, and the currency code, company, and okay, image. So if I click on that, so you can see that all data actually is basically coming from my own that on-premises system. So actually that is coming from my that HANA system. So that's all. That is the basic application. So now actually you can see that how it is connected, how the system is connected, and how the OData service is connected, and finally actually your CDS view, how is it is reflecting on your Fiori app. So that's all. Let's continue with that other part. So many things on the BTP. So if you really like my video, please subscribe to my channel and leave comments if you face any issues. Thank you so much.